Alright, what's going on? I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks. You'll never catch the algorithm that way, I guess, but am I trying to catch the algorithm? I don't really know. Anyways, I read a book called American Elsewhere by an author I already don't know his name, but it was good. It was a good book. Um, I don't want to say too much because it would just really spoil a vast majority of what the book is about. Let me close this door quick. Yeah, there we go. You know, if you guys could hear the washing machine. Uh, yeah, so here's the premise. I'll just say the premise real quick. The premise is a girl's father passes away and she inherits a house she didn't know he owned. And then she later finds out it was a house that her mother owned. So her mother passes away, dad gets it, dad dies, she gets it. But because of legal reasons, she's got like 10 days to hurry up and get everything transferred into her name. And it's in a town called Wink, New Mexico. And and by the way, this is all like first 3 chapters. And when she drives around, she realizes she's in New Mexico. She cannot find the place. She's asking around, and people are like, "What are you talking about? Huh?" And she finds it, and immediately, I just had like weird. Anybody who's played the game Silent Hill, right? Imagine, imagine that, but in a town that seems perfect. Like everything's wonderful and it's nice and neighborhoods are clean and picked up, but the people there are weird. And then that's it. Have fun. The I did read some other reviews because I had some mixed opinions on it at first. First off, the writing is good. The writing is solid. I could see myself reading more by this author if the book premise seems interesting enough for me. There's the big complaint is that people think the book is too long and that there's these big chunks where it's just an exposition dump. And I'm not going to disagree with any of that. I think that's all valid stuff. I think the first big chunk that I was like, oh, was around the 52. When my Kindle said 52 and it's 52%. Yep, I was super invested in this book up until that point because I thought I was reading a horror-esque book, and then it was like, boom, enjoy this random. It's a good chunk. It feels like it lasts a while. Whereas suddenly it's like, is this now like a science fiction book? Like, what is going on? And then after that, it goes back to its weird, creepy thing, and it's like. And then after a while, around the 60%, 70% mark, I did feel like, is this book gonna end? Like, how? Like, it suddenly feels like. That's okay. I'll tell you how it feels. It feels like the first. The first half is like one kind of like episode of something, like a first part of something, and then it ends on a cliffhanger, and then you get an exposition thing, and then you get like a part two. So it feels like a boom and boom, boom. And I would say overall, by the end of it, I felt okay with it. Would I recommend this book? I would recommend this book to anybody who likes weird slice of life, because the first part of this book is kind of slice of life. You're meeting a lot of characters around this town, and they're weird. They're real weird, and then you kind of go from there. But yeah, I'd say I really enjoyed this book. I feel like, I don't know if it's something I'd ever revisit or reread, but I definitely didn't. I'm not upset that I read it. I think that it was really good. I would recommend it to anybody who's definitely into Lovecrafty and stuff. I really would. I think that you'd have fun with it. Again, that's really all I got to say. Good book. I really enjoyed it.
Goodbye.